Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy with another exciting video for you and your family and friends. Today I'm going to talk about the 3 best stretches to help with neck pain relief. Who am I? I'm Dr. Sandy Bhasin, been practicing chiropractic for over 20 years. I've personally performed over 300,000 chiropractic adjustments. I still want to get better. I still want to take our patients to the next level. If you're watching this and we can help in any way, you can visit us on the web at gopowerflow.com. You can text or call our office at 905-896-3393. Let's jump into the video. So why are we seeing a lot of people with neck pain? So here's a question I want to ask you. Do you use a phone? Do you use a computer? You probably said yes. So we have tons of people who are all day in front of a computer. We have tons of people, young and old, on their phone all day. So it sounds like most of the day people are on the computer or on their phone. It's going to take a toll on the neck. So that can result in obviously just discomfort and pain. It may be hard to move the neck. Very critical area, that's going right to the brain. So that can affect things like maybe potentially causing a headache, affecting your focus, your mood. It may be hard to sleep at night. So it's a very delicate and powerful area. And if we can do anything to help that, of course, that would be awesome. So as I said, we're seeing professionals who are all day on the computer, students, people who drive a lot, maybe a truck driver, Uber driver, things like that. So it's definitely taking a toll. So let's jump into it. What are some stretches we can do? So the 3 best stretches I'm going to recommend. Stretch number 1 is simply going back. And why do I think this is so critical? I am really into posture. Having good posture is good health. And a lot of people are already like this. Now, if you go on the internet and you type in neck stretches, you'll see some stretches where they're saying, oh, you need to go forward and like this. And where I have a problem with that, if someone already has a forward head posture, why would we be putting more of a force into that? So any stretch you're doing, always think that, okay, I'm learning these stretches. Does it apply to me? Does it make sense with my lifestyle? Does that stretch, is it something I even need? So always think about the stretches, be mindful of your body, only do stretches that feel comfortable. You should do a stretch and you should feel good after you're done. If you don't, you probably went too far, and you got to see where you're at. You might be watching this video and you feel awesome. You'll probably do all the stretches. You might be watching this video right now and you don't feel comfortable with certain positions. Don't push into the pain. That's your body, telling you it needs help. But that's the key thing. Your body's saying it needs help. So we want to make a note of that. So anyway, coming back to the most important stretch, and I would ask if you could do this 3 times a day. You could do this at your desk. You can do it at school. Really easy. So what we're going to do is just have the head go back. You may want to start with 5 to 10 seconds. If you feel comfortable, I would recommend being seated. If you wish, you can do it standing. Just see how you feel and you're comfortable with it. So head's all the way back. I would call that a level 1 stretch, 5 to 10 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, build up to a minute if you can. No rush, listen to your body. And then advanced would be we're like this. We're going to gently get our hands and we're going to gently push back. We're just gently pushing back like this. It's definitely more advanced and it actually feels good. And you know what's amazing? When I'm actually doing this stretch, I can actually feel it in my neck, but I actually feel it at the base of my spine, but it really feels good. If you're heavy into computers and if this is possible, you may want to try this stretch like every hour if need be, every 2 hours, every 3 hours, but reps are good. And you, again, just see if you can tolerate that. You want to be comfortable, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, the classic stretch, which we know about. So level 1, you're going to choose that side. And you may do this stretch and say like, okay, both are okay, but I really feel it when I do this. Spend more time on that. The body's saying it needs it, and only do these stretches, of course, if you're comfortable. So you're going to do that. We're holding for 5, 10, maybe 20 seconds. What's the advanced version of that? We're going to go like this. And you're only doing this if the other one was, you didn't feel much. So now we're going to do something a little more advanced. So we're just going to do this one. We're going to go to the other side. Now, if you want to start to open up the area by the shoulder blades, what you can do is you're like this, and then very gently, you're going to go like this. And it just really opens up this area through here, through the neck. It's going into my traps and just all these areas. So you're going to go like this, and then you look down. And I'm just pulling very gently like this. There's a rotation element, and man, I can just feel this kind of going down like this. Okay. So again, see if you're comfortable with that. And then the number 3 stretch is rotation. So Really simple. Again, 2-3 times a day we should be doing this, especially if you're computer based or if you're heavy on your phone, and you're just going to rotate like this. Okay, really simple. You've probably seen that before. And then what we're going to do for advanced, if you want something a little more challenging, listen to your body, only do what's comfortable. You're going to go like this. You're going to actually get your hand, and I'm just going to gently hold my jaw, and I'm just going to gently push, see what I can tolerate. And it feels so nice. So you're going to go like this. I'm just holding my jaw really gently. Really gentle. Okay, so we're listening to the body. We should be feeling a nice stretch. It should feel comfortable. I know there's another stretch I've seen people do where they kind of just rotate their head in every position. I think personally that's hard on the body. I think that's stressful. I think unless you really enjoy that, I would not recommend it. I think it's just too much. I always believe in more linear movements. So we're going back, we're going to the side, we're doing a rotation, very clean movement. I think this one with that full head rotation, it's just too hard on the body. And also when you're stretching, it should be fairly silent. Now you might stretch and move a certain way and you hear like a click or a pop and you kind of feel a release. Don't force that. That may happen, but you should not be forcing a joint like that. You just want to be gentle. There might be a release, that's fine. You want to just be mindful of that. So as always, these stretches should feel comfortable. These are honestly the best stretches for the neck. If you could do this, you will see a difference over time. And again, 2-3 times a day. Try this for the next week. Try this over the next month. Let's make this a habit. And when you learn this information, share it with your family, share it with your friends, especially if you're a parent and you know your kids are always on the computer. Maybe they're studying, maybe they're gaming, whatever it looks like. Or even your friend who's always just complaining. Just share those stretches with them. Let's just help other people because that's what it's all about. So God bless you. You are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. And I will be here again with another video. As always, God bless you. Dr. Sandy signing off.